Well, good morning, good evening, good night. I'm Ryan. This is 780 Speed and Custom. Appreciate you guys stopping by the channel today. And behind me is my 1940 Ford pickup. Now, this truck has been off the road for a little over a year now, mainly because the supercharger is making all kinds of bad noises. So today, finally going to get around to pulling that charger off and seeing what's wrong. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Well,
From the scrapyard
it's
to
now 3:30 in
the
the morning.
stars, we build our hot rods and racing cars. Racing legends come alive. In this metal we revive. From the track strip to the street, this addiction makes our life complete. Drag and drive ain't just for show. It's the pulse that makes us go. 780 speed and custom. 780 speed and custom.
Now, to be honest, I'm not even 100% sure the supercharger is the problem, but it definitely sounds like it. I'll post a clip here. Now, to me, that sounds like the rotors are kind of touching. I took that video, basically parked the truck, haven't really driven it since. I took it out once this summer, just across town and back, and coming back, actually just pulling into my driveway, the noise got a lot worse and I heard a bit of crunching. So I really do think that something's gone catastrophically wrong inside that charger. My hope is that the intercooler brick has stopped any debris, if there is debris in there, from entering the engine itself. But today we're going to get all the answers. We'll find out how expensive this repair is going to be. And to be honest, I'm not looking forward to it, because either way, it's not going to be cheap. So I'll start by taking the harness off, removing the intake, the belt, kind of get everything out of the way, disconnect the fuel lines, and then it's just a matter of unbolting the charger from the heads, and I should be able to pull the whole unit out, and we can then take this apart to see exactly what went wrong, and then from there I'll be able to make a decision as to where we're going from here. It's possible, if the damage isn't too bad, that I can send this charger away and get it rebuilt. If not, probably buying a new one or see if I can find another used one. You never know. So we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, but for now, let's get this thing out of here. I do believe everything's disconnected and this blower should be ready to lift off. So I should be able to grab it front and rear and slide it forward, and I might be able to lift it out of here. Maybe. Well, as you can see, I've got the blower out. Well, actually, it wasn't that bad of a job. It took me less than an hour, mostly just getting harnesses and stuff out of the way. I I did spill a tiny bit of coolant down one of the cylinders, but not a big deal. I just pulled all the plugs out, rotated the motor over, blew everything out. It'll be fine. So now for this thing. I'm going to start by taking off the cap. I'll try and suck as much fluid out of here as I can, and then I'll undo this front cover, pull this out. We'll inspect the drive portion of it, and then this actually hammers out, and we'll pull the rotors out so we can inspect the rotors and see what's happening. Definitely doesn't sound good, so I don't have high hopes, but we will find out. Oh yeah, obviously didn't get it all out. And see metal. Oh yeah, so that's definitely binding. That coupler doesn't look bad, to be honest. It does kind of feel like those rotors are touching a little bit. Yeah, there's definitely a fair bit of wear there, but there's no catastrophic failure. Interesting. Well, that's a mess. All right, well, it's a new day here in the garage, and obviously I've got the charger out. I've taken things apart, and obviously it's not a catastrophic failure like I thought it was going to be, but things are definitely worn out. These rotors have a significant amount of play in them, and you can see that they've been contacting each other. It's not real damage, just some heavy wear there. And then obviously I've got an issue with my drive snout as well. The keyway is slopped out a little bit, likely because of the two-step. And this pulley was actually contacting the snout itself. Now this is my fault more than anything. This blower was originally on a truck. So obviously with truck accessories, I'm running Corvette accessories on this truck because obviously save myself that 1.5 inches or whatever it is, the difference between Corvette and truck, 1.75 inches maybe. It's significant anyway. So what I had done here was I had this snout machined back, and then Buddy made a pulley for me. Normally this pulley would ride up here. Now it rides back here just to line up with that different drive system. Now with that came some problems. I do believe this is supposed to float a little bit, and what had initially happened, and I don't blame my friend for this because I gave him the measurements, is the belt, obviously it wasn't perfectly lined up, and instead of floating there, it actually pulled the pulley back towards the blower itself, and the inside of the pulley contacted the snout here. So I kind of took it apart again after and had cleaned this up, And what I did to prevent that from happening is I installed some washers on this drive system so that this pulley couldn't make contact with the snout. It was kind of locked solid, so obviously couldn't float. Now, some of my troubles may have come from that. Just looking at the seal here and this face, obviously, of the bearing, it's not quite true anymore. So there's definitely an issue here to do with that drive system, and the rest of it, obviously, is just normal wear and tear. Now, this blower is 23 years old now, so I'm not surprised it's worn out. And I honestly feel like that's just the case. Nothing's really blown up. It's just all kind of worn out. So I've got a couple of options. I could send this off to Superchargers online, have them go through it. They would give me an estimate on how much it's going to cost to rebuild, or give up on this one and replace it. Now, if I send this away and I don't want to rebuild it, the charge is minimal. I think it's like $220 US or something like that. If I choose not to repair it, just that inspection fee, obviously, because they've got some labor into it, so you need to cover that. So that's a good option. Whether I fix it or not, that might be worth doing. I am kind of looking at a Whipple. Now, their W140AX, they make a hot rod version that is essentially the same blower. It's a rear feed, built for truck, comes with the intake, everything. Difference being, I guess, this is a it's a 122, so it works out to like 1.8 liters. That would be, the 140X is a 2.3 liter. So it's half a liter bigger blower, which isn't crazy, but a lot more modern. Has the potential to make more boost, which I don't necessarily need, but I feel like I wouldn't have to push the blower so hard to make the same boost that I am. So that would be more ideal as well. Long story short, I'm leaning towards replacing the blower with a new one. I've actually listed my Fox Body Mustang for sale. It's an 89. If anyone's interested, that's on Facebook and Kijiji. If I can sell that, that'll put money towards a new blower, and maybe I can get this thing back on the road. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. This truck's still going to be at a standstill for a while, just financially. I can't really afford to fix things right now. So pending sale on Mustang. Yeah. Might be a minute before I get this thing back on the road, but I am likely going to go with a new blower. I'll still probably send this one away regardless, just to see how much it's going to cost me, but we will go from there. So I've really got nothing else to do on the truck for now, so I appreciate you guys stopping by the channel. I'm Ryan, this is 780 Speed and Custom, tuning out.
780 Speed and Custom. Thanks for watching. 780 Speed and Custom.